Hello, can you hear me?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Very good
Yes,
morning
ma'am.
to all.
Good morning, ma'am.
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 Good morning. Yes, everybody has joined. How many were there in the previous class? अभी पीपीटी ऑन कर दूंगी उसके बाद ज्वाइन करेंगे ये लोग एंड देन मैसेज डालेंगे आई एम नॉट एबल टू ज्वाइन इट इज ऑलरेडी 11:05. Okay, I think we have discussed till here. Yes.
Ma'am, last point is remaining.
Okay, that is inflationary pressure, which is another reason for poverty. What is inflation? Yes, anyone? Try. Brinda, you are not audible. Brinda,
Ma'am, increase in cost.
sorry.
Increase in cost of living.
Okay, rise in price, correct. Yes, others. Somebody else was saying something.
Yeah, ma'am, I was saying increase in cost of products, ma'am.
Where purchasing power became less.
Correct, very good. Yes. So in case of inflation, there are two components. One is rise in price, and other is fall in value of money. Okay, decrease in value of money. That is purchasing power decreases. Okay. Now, what exactly happens here? Prices of the commodities increases, and on the other hand, even the value of money decreases. Okay, so under that situation, the same commodity which was, let's say, available at rupees 10, now that the same commodity is available at 50 or 60 rupees. Okay, what does it show? That price of a commodity is increasing and the value has gone down. That is the reason the same thing which was able to be purchased at 10 rupees, now you need to pay 50 rupees for that. Okay, so even this inflationary pressure has created, uh, or you can say it is one of the reasons for increasing problem of poverty. Okay, because now people may be earning higher income as compared to what they were earning before, but what happens, whatever they are earning, that is the entire amount they are spending on purchasing the basic or necessary commodities, because prices has gone up. Okay, so there is no sense in increase in income of the consumer. Okay, now suppose that person was earning 10,000, and that person was able to purchase all the basic commodities. Okay, now the income of that the same individual has increased from 10,000 to 20,000, but due to inflationary pressures, due to increase in price of the commodities, still with that 20,000 he is able to buy only the necessary commodities. Okay, so there is no point in increase in income due to the inflationary pressures, because when the income has increases, even the prices of the commodities has gone up. Okay, so the in such cases, people living below poverty line are not able to come out of it. Okay, understood?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay. Yes, next is chronic unemployment and underemployment. Have you heard about these two types of unemployment?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, what is chronic unemployment?
Ma'am, can I? Hello?
Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Can I? Ma'am, chronic unemployment is something which is seasonal. Like there is a season for example, there is Diwali, and for particular season, there are some sellers who sell crackers and all that. For that particular period of time of the year,
That is
they
seasonal.
will
That
be
is
employed.
seasonal unemployment.
So, ma'am,
That
I
is
think I'm
seasonal
wrong.
unemployment. That is chronic. Okay, try for under.
Chronic means long term, so it would be long term unemployment.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now see, chronic unemployment is something which is, you can say, so many a time what happens, people especially living in rural areas, they remain unemployed for a longer time period. Okay, even that can be the main cause of poverty, because suppose you if you are earning your basic if you are earning to fulfill your basic requirements, okay, and your those basic needs are getting fulfilled, you won't live below poverty line. But if you are not getting job, if you are unemployed for a longer period of time, okay, so that again pushes individual towards below poverty line. Okay, underemployment is when a more
Oh,
qualified
ma'am,
individual.
ma'am.
Hello. Yes.
Can you please repeat chronic unemployment? You were not audible in between.
Just a second.
Yeah.
Hello. Give me 2 minutes. Be on the link. Okay. I'll rejoin.
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
I think there is some network issues. That is the reason. Be there. I'll join. Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you hear me now?
Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, just a second. Unemployment is a type of unemployment which is for a longer time period, okay, or you can
Ma'am, your voice is breaking.
say,
Yes, you are not audible.
suppose.
Ma'am, you are still not audible.
Hello, can you hear me now?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now see, chronic unemployment is a type of unemployment where the individual is unemployed for a longer time period, okay.
Okay.
Not a middle class, but he was able to fulfill his basic requirement. But if the same individual becomes unemployed for a longer time period, then how he will satisfy his requirement? By selling the property or whatever belongings he possess. Okay, so in that case, obviously that person will uh, fall down from the poverty line to the below poverty line. Okay, therefore chronic unemployment is, you can say, a worst type of unemployment which affects not only that individual but the entire family. The second is the underemployment. Yes, what is underemployment? Anybody?
Ma'am,
Hello. Yeah.
ma'am, underemployment is an employment where a person is able and efficient to work, but he can't find a job according to his education. For example, a graduate person working as a peon.
Correct, very good. Underemployment is when the individual is a PhD holder who is working as a clerk. Okay, so that is something.
Ma'am, you're
Ma'am,
not
you are not
audible.
audible.
Ma'am, you're not audible.
His caliber qualification.
Your voice is breaking.
Actually, today I'm having network issues. Due to which I'm not able to connect properly. Just a minute, I'll try to join from phone as well. Just a minute. Huh? Can you hear me now?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I have joined from two devices now. Just let me know in case you're not able to hear me. Okay. Okay. Uh, so first one, what is happening with this man? Yes. Uh, so these are the two types of unemployment which is majorly affecting the uh, people who are living on the poverty line or just above the poverty line, because due to these two even they fall under below poverty line. Okay. Next is capital deficiency. What is capital formation? Have you heard about capital formation? Yes, anybody? Have you heard about
Yeah,
capital
ma'am.
formation?
Capital is needed for in this. Yeah,
What is
capital is
capital
needed for
formation?
setting up industry, and
What is
yeah,
capital? What is capital formation? It is capital formation is nothing but converting your savings into investment. Okay, that is capital formation. But here one of
okay.
the cause of poverty is capital deficiency. Okay, we are not having enough amount of money to be invested in the economy. Okay, we are not having enough investment that can be used for boosting the economy. Okay, we are heavily depending upon the foreign direct investment. Now that is another reason which causes poverty. Now see, for example, the small businessman. Now the foreign direct investment the foreign individuals are going to invest in a bigger industry or a particular company which is already well established. Okay, obviously just think from your point of view. Suppose you are an individual and you want to invest your money in any industry or any company. आप कौन सी कंपनी में इन्वेस्ट करोगे? You will check the profile of the company, whether that company is earning profit or not, whether it is well established, whether it has better connections with the people or not. Okay, you are not going to invest in any small company, because even you will have fear of losing your money. What happens in case of small businesses or the you can say small scale industries or medium scale industries, small scale farmer, that there is lack of capital for them. Okay, others are not ready to invest in their business, whether it is agriculture or industry. Okay, so somewhere or the other they lack that capital formation, which is another reason for their failure, or they not able to produce as per their capacity. Okay, next one is outdated social institutions. Okay, now here social institutions, by social institutions we mean the system that is existing. Okay, now see, in case of agriculture, okay, especially here we are talking about agriculture. Okay, still people are depending upon weather. Okay, still people are depending upon rain for harvesting, oh sorry, for irrigation facilities. Okay, majority of the small scale and medium scale farmers, they are depending upon nature for their productivity. They do not have advanced method of irrigation or better, you can say, cropping pattern, due to which they are not able to earn the profit. They are living, I mean, whatever they are producing, that is used for their daily consumption. Okay, so the institutions or the techniques that are available, those are outdated, and these techniques are no more effective in the current, or you can say the modern world, where these farmers have to face competition from the other countries, those who are producing in large scale. Okay, understood.
Yes, ma'am.
Next is lack of infrastructure. Yes, I mean, self explanatory point, that due to lack of infrastructure, also, uh, the big cities can cope up with it, as the many industries are located here. The big cities have become the financial hubs for the country, so they are focusing more on the infrastructural development in these areas. But what about the rural areas? Okay, if you have visited your native places, okay, if it is a native, I mean, if it is a remote area, you must have observed the quality of transportation, road facilities, the sanitation, and etc. Okay, all these facilities are rarely available. Even you must have observed the situation of roads. Okay, I mean, those are not sufficient for carrying on their day to day functioning. Okay, and this system somewhere or the other discourages them to continue with their daily work. Clear these points?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, just read it once and let me know if you have doubt in any of the points. Then we'll move to the next heading.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yeah.
Can you explain capital deficiency?
Yes, I'll explain. Siona, now see, capital formation is converting savings into investment. Okay, and this capital is very much required for starting any business or any activity. Okay, now those who are the small businessmen, the small scale industries, or even the agricultural farmers, what happens in their case? Obviously they are not having savings that can be used as investment. Okay, to start their business or to promote their business, they need capital from others. Okay, and this capital, you can say, the investment is not available with them. Okay, now I gave you your example. Suppose you are having money and you want to you want to invest your savings into some company. You want to earn a higher rate of interest and you want to convert your savings into investment. आप क्या ऐसे ही किसी भी कंपनी में इन्वेस्ट कर दोगे? Yes, Yona.
No, ma'am.
Obviously not. You will look for the company which is earning higher profit, which is having good record. Okay, they are having goodwill in the market. You will ensure that when you are investing your money, uh, I mean, you should not suffer losses. Okay, so obviously you will try to invest in a big company which is giving you higher profits. So these small scale industries or small business or even the farmers, they lack this capital formation. They themselves do not have savings that can be converted into investment, and others are also not ready to invest in their business as it is a small venture. Understood?
Yes,
Therefore they
ma'am.
are lacking capital.
Okay.
Okay.
Ma'am, can you explain chronic unemployment?
Chronic unemployment is a long term unemployment. Okay, persistent unemployment. What happens when an individual is unemployed for a longer time period? Obviously, for fulfilling his basic requirements, he has to depend on others. Others means the family. और वो family पे कब तक dependent रहने वाला है? I mean, by the time they are having something to be sold, they are having property or something that can be used to satisfy the basic requirement. So that is converting, or you can say that is shifting an individual from normal position to below poverty line. Yes, you can just look at the current situation due to COVID. I mean, there are many people who have lost their jobs. Okay, और उसकी वजह से आपने देखा होगा उनके फैमिली, आई मीन दे आर फेसिंग द फाइनेंशियल क्राइसिस. Suppose these people remain unemployed over a long period of time, what will happen to their families? They have to go down, I mean, below their living standard. Okay, suppose they were a normal family, I mean, the family income, the monthly income was sufficient to fulfill the basic requirement. If that source of income is not there, how they are going to run their families? Obviously they will add to the below poverty line section. Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, got it.
Okay. Just a second. These are the some causes that we have discussed. Next is the poverty alleviation programs. Okay, what are the efforts that are taken to remove poverty? Okay, first one is uh, Samran Jayanti Gram Swarojgar Yojana, SGSY. Next is Sampurna Gramin Rojgar Yojana. Then Pradhan Mantri Gramoday Yojana, Jai Prakash Rojgar Guarantee Yojana. Okay. Now, if you look at these four, I mean these four poverty alleviation program, majority, that is first two and the fourth one, these are for providing employment. Okay, that is giving them some or the other job opportunities. Okay, as you can read the names: Swarojgar Yojana, Gramin Rojgar Yojana, or again the Rojgar Guarantee Yojana. So all of them are somewhere or the other talking about giving job opportunities to the people, because that is the only way to remove poverty. Okay, because कहीं ना कहीं ये जो भी लोग हैं, those who are below poverty line, they are not having proper employment. Okay, they are not having proper source of income. If these people get some or the other job opportunity, they will be able to earn something. Okay, at least the sufficient money to fulfill their basic requirements. So slowly and gradually there will be betterment in their situation, and they will come out of the problem of poverty. Okay, you must have studied the vicious circle of poverty. Yes, पढ़ा होगा आप लोगों ने vicious circle of poverty. Yes, anybody remember?
No, ma'am.
इसका मतलब
Yes,
11th
ma'am.
में किसी ने इकोनॉमिक्स को सीरियसली नहीं लिया था. Yes, आयुष.
Ma'am, it is a circle of poverty. It starts from means I
Low
remember some
income.
low production
Yes,
result to low national income,
correct.
low national income to low per capita.
Very
So
good.
low per capita to low saving, and low
Correct.
saving to low investment.
Correct.
Low investment, then low capital,
Correct.
and low capital, so low production.
Very good. Okay, that is the vicious circle of poverty. What happens in a country? The production is less, due to which national income is less. National income, अगर country का national income ही कम होगा, so जो individuals है, they will be earning less. Due to less national income, per capita income is low. Per capita income is low, their saving will be less. Saving is less, investment will be low. Okay, and when there is no investment, obviously that means there is no capital formation, and when there is no capital formation, there won't be production. Okay, less production. So again, less production to less national income. So that circle is going on. Okay, if you want to come out of that circle, so at any of the point at the circle, you need to break that chain. ओके, एक की वजह से दूसरा इफेक्ट हो रहा है. ओके, एंड समवेयर और द अदर इट हैज फॉर्म्ड अ विशियस सर्कल. And we, if we want to come out of the poverty, then we have to break that circle, we have to break that chain. Okay, so here we can break that chain by the point of per capita income. Okay, वो per capita income कैसे change होगा? By having more number of by introducing more job opportunities, by giving sources of income to the people, because when more number of people start working, they will have more per capita income. Okay, then they can use that money for saving, they can convert that saving into investment, there will be capital formation, more national product, more national income, and then the more per capita income. So that if you want to break that vicious circle of poverty, you have to break at least one of these components. Okay, that is the reason if you look at the poverty alleviation programs, they are somewhere or the other focusing on providing job opportunities. Okay, now see, we are not going to discuss these in detail. These are just, I mean, you just have to remember this. If you want, you can read one or two lines which are there on the internet, but basically what you have to remember is these programs are there to provide job opportunities so that people can get source of income that can be used for used by them to come out of the poverty. Okay, next is the Swarna Jayanti Shahari Rozgar Yojana. If you remember in the previous slide, we have seen Gramin Rozgar Yojana, that is providing job opportunities in rural areas, whereas this particular policy is talking about providing job opportunities in urban areas. Okay, Prime Minister's Rozgar Yojana, development of small and cottage industries, minimum needs program. Okay, then 20-point program, Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Scheme. Okay, so you must have heard about Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Scheme. That is, people must get the, it is about the laborers, those who are working in construction sites, or you can say construction of roads and etc., where they must
Manrega.
get employment. Yeah, that is Manrega only. That is, they must get employment for at least 180 days in a year. Okay, so they are trying to provide some or the other means through which they can earn their living. Okay, because see, the government can provide you unemployment allowances, government can work on the employment guarantee schemes, but at the end government कब तक help करेगी आपको? Once, twice, for a year or two, but not entire life. If you want to come out of that vicious circle, then it is the individuals who have to work. Okay, and for that they need to focus on their skills development, they have to make them employable. Okay, and on the other hand, even the government along with the industrial sector, they have to create new job opportunities so that the excess population can be absorbed. Okay, so it is a two-way process where individual and the government both have to work together, then only this problem of unemployment and poverty can be resolved. Now see, we must have seen that what happens basically in rural areas or the remote areas, they do not give importance to education or any skill development. What they do is they just keep filling the government exam forms. Okay, and they are expecting government to provide employment to everybody. See, that is not possible. It is a two-way process. Government is responsible for creating job opportunities, they have to encourage the industrial sector, in such a manner that they feel encouraged to set up the industries at even remote areas, so that people in villages can get job opportunities. And on the other hand, even people have to work on their skills development. Okay, they have to work on making themselves employable. Okay, now see, nowadays being a graduate, I mean, if you are a graduate and working as a peon, that is not considered as underemployment, because mostly people are, I mean, graduation is the basic education now. Graduation is considered as part of basic education. So if you want to work, if you want to be employed in any company or industry, you need to get certain skills. Okay, skills that are needed to be employed. Okay, now see, for example, in case of law also, now every year so many students enroll for this course. Okay, all over India there are many colleges where every year many students are enrolling themselves. Okay, every year there are many pass outs. बट क्या सारे अच्छे लॉयर्स बन रहे हैं? नो, it is a common course which is available to everybody, but then it's up to the students how they are grabbing these things, how they are specializing in one or the other area. There are different opportunities that are available. You can go for litigation, you can go for corporate law, you can go as the I mean legal advisor. Okay, you can be counsel, etc., etc. There are n number of opportunities that are available. So it's up to you that as per your strength, what is the area that you will excel, that you need to decide. Okay, so it is a two-way process. The citizens as well as the government both have to work on resolving this issue. Okay. Yeah.
What is the third point? Development of small and cottage industries, and there's an extra point which is mentioned in it.
uh,
Minimum need program.
Actually it is a different point. That is just like these, the minimum needs program is also one of the policies introduced by the central government. Okay, where they have
Yeah.
identified the minimum needs or minimum requirements of the individuals, and on the basis of that they have included certain areas where this development is needed.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, next is measures to remove poverty. Okay, now what are the measures according to you that can be used to remove the problem of poverty? Yes, just think and answer. What are the measures that can be taken to remove poverty?
Give jobs to many people.
Okay, that is creating jobs.
Control of
Education.
population.
Yes, Samiksha.
And
Providing
education.
basic necessities.
Very good. Education.
Ma'am,
Skill
equal
development.
distribution of income.
Uh, See, that is not directly possible. I mean, see, equal distribution is possible. We can't say that the businessman and the rich people can give up their money and we will distribute it in poors. That is directly not possible. But yes, through employment and other things, that is possible.
Skill development.
Skill development.
Very good. Skill development.
Development
Development. Okay.
in industrial sectors.
Very good.
In
Control
agriculture.
on population.
Very good.
Supporting pay equality.
Equity or equality?
Equality. Yeah, equality.
Okay.
New
Minimum
inventions.
must rise in the minimum wages.
Minimum wages. Okay.
Encouraging small scale industries.
Very good.
or
Ma'am,
free of.
tempting.
Sorry.
Paid leave and sick days, like paid for the sick days.
Okay.
Creating
Using advanced
employment.
Yes,
Ma'am,
that is
yeah.
already discussed. Yes, Dave.
I'm creating tempting offers for foreign direct investment so they can industrialize it and provide a lot of jobs. Second
Correct.
thing that can be done is instead of giving them job, you can directly assign them a particular business. So things like Make in India or Atmanirbhar Bharat for MSMEs to give the youth some kind of money. So for I think there was this scheme. If you are 10th pass, you get 1 lakh, and if you are 12th pass, you get 2 lakhs. You have to send a proposal to the government. What kind of business are you setting up? And after that, checking your records, they'll give you the money for the business. And in that way, the business gets established, and the same guy who took the loan from government can pay back the loan, and he can employ other people. So that is the way to improve the
Correct.
economy as well as provide them with job, skill
Correct.
labor, as someone mentioned, and
Correct, David.
initiatives like Make in India.
Yes.
मैम जो गवर्नमेंट की
Establishing working
योजनाएं हैं वो
schedule.
सब लोगों तक पहुंचाना, स्कीम्स है
Can
ना गवर्नमेंट के जॉब के.
okay.
Working schedules, like establishing working schedules.
Correct.
Education scholarships.
Yes. Okay. Now you have covered almost all the points. Now we'll discuss the few important points by collaborating all what you have said. Okay. First one is combating poverty by accelerating the pace of economic growth. Okay, so the major issue here is the slow economic growth rate, which is resulting to more number of people going, or you can say, shifting from poverty line to below poverty line. That is slow growth rate. Now, the first thing that we need to do is accelerate or boost the economic growth. Okay, because if economy grows, it will create opportunities for everybody. Okay, growth of economy means more number of people investing here, uh, establishment of more industries, boosting the industrial sector, and as a result people getting employment. Okay, the standard of living of the people will improve. So that is possible only when there is economic growth, when the pace increases. Okay. Next is combating inequality of income through fiscal and legislative measures. Okay. Now, fiscal is your taxation. Uh, Obviously, the biggest reason is the gap between rich and poor. Okay. You must have heard statements like, we are having huge inequality in income and wealth. Rich is becoming richer, poor is becoming poorer. You must have these common sentences. Now, why so? Because in case of rich, they are they are knowing, they are having the awareness about the business, they are involved in such activities, so they keep investing and earning out of what they have. Whereas in case of poor, due to increasing prices, whatever they are earning, that is getting used in their daily consumption. Okay, so day by day they are becoming poorer. So this can be, you can say, resolved through fiscal and legislative measures. Okay, now fiscal means here by changing the taxation policy, that is imposing higher taxes to the rich people. Okay, and using that tax amount for the welfare activities of the poor, creating job opportunities by using that money for the poor. Okay, so through fiscal policies they can combat the problem, and even through legislative measures. Okay, that is through legal measures by appointing different committees, or by creating different policies, by coming up with new policies and program that can be useful for the weaker section or the people who are living below poverty line. Okay, now okay, in case if you have heard about the landless laborers, that there is a law that if there is any individual who is landless laborer and that person is working for constant, I mean 6 or more than 6 years over the same land area, then by paying the money value of that land area, he can become the owner. Okay, have you heard about such laws? Yes, have you heard about such laws? Yes or no? At least reply.
No, ma'am.
Yes,
Which
ma'am.
laws? Which laws?
Where a landless laborer, if that person is landless and he does not own any land area, and that person is working on the same land area for 6 or more number of years, then he can claim the ownership by paying the minimum, you can say, price for that land area. Okay, and owner cannot deny it. He has to give the land area if that person is paying you the market value.
Ma'am, but how will the guy prove he has worked there for 6 years?
Sorry.
How will the laborer prove that he was working there for more than 6 years?
See, basically, what happens in case of the landless laborers, in case of the big zamindars and alls, they are having big firms where they employ individuals to work over the land areas. Okay, and if they are working for more than 6 years, that clearly shows that the the individual who is owner of the land, he has employed many people and he has more number of, you can say, land areas than his requirement. And whereas on the other hand, these are the landless laborers, those who are not having land area, and they are depending upon these individuals for even their basic requirements. Okay, so if they are claiming that, in that situations they have to, I mean, give the ownership if they are paying the market value. Okay, if they are ready to pay the market value, then the owner cannot deny. We will discuss all these laws while discussing the chapter of agriculture. Okay, that what institutional changes have come in case of agricultural sector. We will discuss the abolition of zamindari. We will discuss the land tenureship, etc. This comes under land tenureship system. Okay, so now see, such type of laws, or you must have heard about the ceiling on land area. Okay, this Golaknath case. Just read it once after the lecture. Just read it once, the Golaknath case. Then you will find out that how the government has started keeping ceiling in case of agriculture. I am talking about, in case of agriculture, government started establishing ceiling to the ownership of lands, that if you are owning this much of land area, then beyond that you cannot own. Okay, उससे क्या हो रहा था? It was somewhere or the other, it was creating inequality, because those who were rich, by occupying more land area, even they were doubling their income, whereas the number of landless laborer was increasing. Okay, so even ceiling was brought by the government. That we'll also discuss in that chapter. But for time being, we can take the example of such laws. You can say the legislative measures that government has taken to combat the problem of income inequality. Okay. Next is combating poverty through population control. Okay, so in case of India, population explosion is the major reason for most of the issues. Okay, now see, if we were the developed country, if we were the one of the advanced countries, in that case population would have not become the problem for us. We would have utilized that population, because if we are advanced, obviously the population would have been educated, well skilled, so that the same population would have become the strength for the economy. But in our case, as we are the developing nation, we are facing, I mean, our population has become burden. Therefore, if you want to control the, if you want to reduce the poverty, sort out the issues of people going below poverty line, then the major thing that is needed is controlling population. Okay, because here we are not having the job opportunities, we are not having the proper, you can say, development growth. On the other hand, the population is increasing day by day. Okay, it is not increase of population, it is population explosion which is happening. So obviously that gap between the opportunities and the increasing population is widening day by day. So if you want to reduce that, first of all you need to work on controlling population. Okay, because if that is under control, with the current economic growth, or you can say by boosting the economic growth rate, the country will be able to absorb the individual who are unemployed or who are below poverty line. But here increasing population is adding people below poverty line day by day. Okay, whereas resources are not adding up, resources are the same. So somewhere or the other it is creating pressure on the economy. And if this continues, so there are chances that the poverty, the people below poverty line will increase more in future. Okay, therefore if we want to control the problem of poverty, we need to focus on population first. Okay. Okay. Next one is other measures enhancing quality of life of the poor. Okay. Now, even other methods or other measures are required to improve the standard of living of the people. Okay. Now, that can be improved by providing them basic facilities. Okay. Now, you must have heard about Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana. Okay, now which was started by the government to provide the shelter to the people. Okay, even today, I mean, if you are not having any property on your name, and if you go for your first property, or you can say the first residential house, in that case also government provides you subsidy, or you can say discount of 2.5 lakhs rupees. Okay, that is that support is given so that even everybody can get the shelter. Okay, so like that, the government has to come up with different policies, and the industrialist, or you can say the businessmen who are the capitalist class of the economy, even they have to cooperate and try to establish a system where even poor can coexist and they can develop themselves. Understood these points?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am.
Okay. Yeah, please go through, please read these points once and let me know if you have any doubt.
Ma'am, uh, do you think all these schemes which are provided by the government on at the ground level, are they really reaching the people?
No.
And what can be done for it
Now,
to reach to
uh,
the masses it's
major
meant for?
the major irony with us is the our corrupt political system itself. Okay, if you have heard about the one of the statements given by Prime Minister the late Prime Minister Rajiv Gandhi, who said that, I mean, if we are giving 1 rupee to the people, only 20 or 15 paise is reaching to the people. Okay, so if the individual who is sitting at the chair of prime minister, if he is knowing that if the government is sending something to the people through different policies or programs, it's not even 1/5 or 1/6 part is reaching to the people. Okay, so the you can say the major tragedy with us is our corrupt political system, and everybody is interested in just enjoying the power. Nobody is there to work for the people. Okay, if somebody starts working, okay, now see, looking at the current scenario, current political scenario, I mean, there is no choice in front of the people. Okay,
Yeah, ma'am. It's Modi versus who is the question.
yes, now see, when congress was there, there was it was like whom to choose. Even during congress era, there was no option. Then bjp emerged as the largest national party. Now the first tenure was good, second tenure up to some extent, and now again people have started searching for who will be the next. Okay, because still we are facing those issues. So there is no, you can say there is vacuum in the political system.
Yeah, ma'am. There is a void that needs to be filled. But what do you think, ma'am? Is the democratic way to rule India the right way, or do we need something like China coming in, or do we really need a monarch back again? What sort of rule do you think can be implemented on people like with the population like India?
See, it is a diverse population. Okay, if any individual makes any remark or comment on something, okay, you can say for the betterment of something, other people take it in some other sense. Okay, now see, for example, if I am talking about, okay, the current situation after the bjp losing in west bengal, you must be watching news. You must have
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I followed the election. Yeah.
You must have seen the outbreak after the results were declared. Within a single day, more than 10 people are brutally killed, gang raped, and shops are looted. I mean, they have clearly damaged the properties. But have you seen people who always raise slogans against Modi, or you can say against the government, saying that they are affecting the democracy, they are killing the democracy? Have you seen a single post from them or single voice from them? Is
No,
it,
ma'am.
is
Most of them are
it
silent during the situation with
for
what
the
TNC
killing
has
of
done
democracy?
in West Bengal.
Now, see, if the same when the same thing happened in America, if you remember, when results were declared and Donald Trump lost the election,
Yes, ma'am. Capital
people,
riots.
yeah, people started attacking. I mean, it was the White House, which was totally, the people were ready to attack the White House, and everything was going on, and there was question over the American democracy. I mean, America called itself a most liberal state, having the democratic setup for a longer time period. Okay, there was question that is it really democracy where after losing election people are behaving like this? What you're going to say in this situation where after winning election people are doing this? So we have elected ministers, or we have elected goons for that?
Yes, ma'am. Because being the oldest country to be democratic, it really shakes down the democratic institutions of other countries which are democratic in nature. Due to a
See,
pandemic,
we call India as the, I mean, uh, the largest democracy. Yes, India is known to be the
yeah,
largest
yeah, yeah, we are the
democracy in
largest
the world.
democracy in the world. Yeah.
But I'm not talking about only one party or the one incidence, but just look at the incidences that are taking place from last, especially from last 5 years. Do you think democracy, I mean, the principles of democracy are existing? I mean, just in the name of democracy, everybody is trying to use their right to speech and expression for their own benefits. Okay, they will speak up when it is their turn. Okay, you will find out the journalist raising slogans for democracy when something is going against their interest, but they will not raise the same voice when something is happening, something wrong is happening with some other individuals. Not only this incidents, there were many. I mean, from last 5 years, the entire, you can say, I mean, being a political science student as well as a teacher, I feel it is a political breakdown that is going on.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
mean,
Selective
there is
outrage and
no,
selective journalism going on.
I mean, you won't find a single news channel who will provide you unbiased news. Okay, you will find a news channel which is working for one political party, whereas you will find another news channel which is working for some other political party. एक ही न्यूज को आप देखोगे दो तरीके से प्रेजेंट किया जाता है. Okay, you if you open up your TV set, if you go to Z News or this Republic Bharat, you will see that the TMC goons are looting people, they are doing this that. If you switch on NDTV, if you switch on Times Now and all, you will see that they are saying that TMC is being targeted for these attacks. Okay, now you don't know what is the real story behind it. Okay, we have I mean, you must have seen different posts on social media, ANI sharing news how people, I mean, it is attack, it is a woman dragged by two men's, okay, beaten up, then they were taking her somewhere else, and then later on it was a gang rape. Same yesterday only, yesterday or day before yesterday, next day after the results were declared. Okay, you must have seen different ministers or workers being getting brutally killed. Okay, and instead of that you are I mean, justifying people and their efforts, what they are doing it. आग लगी है, माचिस किसने थमाई पागल को, whatever the rubbish posts are going on. I mean,
Yes,
people should feel shame while justifying such act. Okay,
yes,
it,
ma'am. No kind of violence
it
can ever be justified.
yeah, in any situation, whether you're winning the election or you're losing the election, you have to respect everybody, you have to respect the mandate. People have selected you to be and take the current action, not to kill people like this. Yeah, yesterday only 300 to 400 people from West Bengal migrated to Assam seeking protection because they are threatened, they are being attacked.
Yes, ma'am. And Assam has a BJP government now, so they are bound to protect them. And also, the Prime Minister wrote a letter and spoke with the Governor of West Bengal because of the
But
law
I
and order
really don't
situation.
feel why this by having 303 seats, why he is still not taking any action as a prime minister he should take. I really don't understand.
Ma'am, but during this entire thing, when the results were announced, I think the police and all the forces were with the election commission, and the governor had the power again to impose the president's rule or some kind of action because 12 people were killed and a lot of mob lynching and a lot of things were going on in West Bengal. So why do you think all these things were not taken into account? Because
That's
center
what I'm
again.
saying. No, I really don't understand why center is quiet, why center is not taking any action in such matters. I mean, they are sitting on dharnas. I mean, what you're going to achieve by sitting on dharnas? I really don't understand. That's what I'm saying. No, I mean, if you observe all the political happenings, I mean, if one bill is getting passed, there are majority outrage. I mean, people sitting on roads. I mean, अगर आप last 5 years में देखने जाओ, so it is a kind of struggle going on between the opposition and the government. Nobody is working for India, but everybody is trying to establish their political legacy. Everybody is trying to support their political party, their ideology. That's it. Nobody is concerned for the country.
Ma'am, do you think the crowd in India, the people in India, are not courageous enough to stand up and voice their opinions and come onto the streets for the wrongdoings of any government, not particularly any party or something?
See, they are doing,
Because
I mean, if you must have seen people especially if you the recent one, the farmers bill, people have come out, they have but what
Ma'am, but
I
again,
say,
Ma'am,
what
but again, the farmer class has come out and voiced their opinions because they didn't like this thing. But comparing the situation to other countries, the actually following the global trends, I think every other country in the world is facing some kind of protests or some kind of terrorism thing going on. Even Pakistan had their extreme right wing groups protest against the French people. Bangladesh had when our prime minister visited Bangladesh, even they had their own share of riots. Same with Sri Lanka and them banning the burqa, and France also banning the burqa. Same thing is going on in other countries also. But what I have seen is the countries like I think Lebanon and most of the countries. I think there was this another country which the entire government gave their resignation just because they failed to come out on a scheme which was meant for parents who had their newborns and they were taking some maternity leaves, and they were wrongfully taxed around $10,000, and the entire government then was they gave their resignations. I think it was not Denmark but some kind of European country over here.
now see, as my first statement, if you remember, while answering your question, was the diverse population that we are having. It is not only about religion, it is also about region. Okay, you must have seen the if something is, if the, okay, let's see, for example, Maharashtra. Mumbai is the financial hub, Mumbai is the financial capital. Okay, now you must have seen the regional political parties here. They are mostly targeting the outsiders means outside Maharashtra people, that these
Yes,
people
ma'am.
are coming. There is the slogan that we raise, that we are having unity in diversity, but looking at the current scenario, if you're asking my personal opinion, I don't see unity in diversity. I feel there is diversity in unity. People are not at all united. Just on 15th August and 26th January, by raising these slogans, you can't show solidarity and unity. You have to stand by yourself, by your neighbors, by the people that are residing nearby you at every point of time. Then your solidarity or unity is proven. Okay, if you just look at these controversial post and other things, it is just disturbing. If you are a politically active individual, okay, for me, the reason why I joined, economics is the second, you can say, the subject that I like, or you can say the second option that I went for. My first option was political science and is political science, because when you must have listened that politics is a dirty game. But
Yes,
what
ma'am.
I feel is there is nothing as interesting as politics. There can't be anything as interesting as politics if you understand it and if you work on the things for which you have appointed. Okay, being in politics, being in power, you are getting the responsibility of entire country. Okay, whether it is opposition or the government, चाहे वो कांग्रेस हो, बीजेपी हो, टीएमसी हो, शिवसेना, एमएनसी, sorry, MNS, anybody, any political party, it is you, as a political party, you're getting responses, you're getting responsibility of the country. So if you are getting appointed, you have to work, you have to look at the people, you have to satisfy their requirements, because you are enjoying that position because of them. But i mean I'm totally disturbed with whatever is going on in the country.
Yes, ma'am. So coming back to the first question, which I said, all the democratic institutions are now up on the high grounds, questioning themselves if democracy is right. The only people who could survive the entire pandemic are countries like China, Russia, and other countries
Correct.
who are rich enough to handle the pandemic, like Qatar, Saudi, and all. And even Saudi and Qatar have some sort of laws. They are not completely free. They have very stricter laws and a particular religion-based sort of system going on over there. And Islamic laws are more applicable over there rather than democratic or some laws that are okay for everyone. So the question again arises: all the democracies, including America, they have been the worst. They are the worst doing country in the pandemic due to Donald Trump. I don't know. Other circumstances also might matter. Same with United Kingdom being a rich country. Same with France. These are the countries in terms of GDP. They are at a great place. They are economically they're well developed, and all of those things are there. But still, they didn't manage the pandemic quite right. But countries like China, who have a authoritative rule, who give less rights to their citizens, managed this kind of situation very well. So, do you think India, so having a lot of people, as you said, because China has no universe, they don't have many diversity going on.
Ma'am,
They are
but
just Chinese people.
China was
Yeah,
the
yeah.
main reason the pandemic has been here, right? China was the main reason, right?
I'm not
Government
saying
was
China.
not
I'm
able
not.
to handle it first. That's why. So
No,
you can't say
exactly.
that
Why was
government.
China able to
One minute,
handle it?
Aditya. 1 minute, Aditya. Let Dave complete. Then you can
Okay, ma'am.
speak. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
ma'am.
So as Aditya mentioned, China was the one to start. Yeah, they very well were the one who started the pandemic. But how could they contain it? See, they might be lying with their numbers, which is 83,000 deaths. I don't think that's quite right. But the way they handle it is what matters the most. Because in India, अगर lockdown लगाते हैं, कोई सुनता है नहीं सुनता है. So मेरे को तो घर पे बैठे बैठे कोविड हुआ. We didn't leave our house for 14 days. तभी भी कोविड हो गया घर पे बैठे बैठे. So I don't know. People are saying mask pehno. I followed every guideline, but still I managed to get COVID. But countries like China, ये लोग ऐसा authoritative rules अपने citizens पे डालते हैं, इतने restrictions लगाते हैं by force और by any लोगों को ही गायब कर देते हैं वो लोग just to establish इतना power है. Same with उनके इधर एंटी मोनोपोली रूल्स भी है बहुत सारे. बिजनेस भी करने का ईज नहीं है उस कंट्री में जितना होना चाहिए, जैसा इंडिया में होता है. कैपिटलिस्ट लोग कैन कंट्रोल अ लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स, but China keeps everything to themselves. Even the banking sector, business sector, everything is under their control. So my question is कि अगर हम लोग चाइना के जैसे बनेंगे, अगर गवर्नमेंट will try to control everything, सब कुछ एक गवर्नमेंट कंट्रोल्ड वे में होगा, तो is that the way कि हम लोग आगे फ्यूचर में जा पाएंगे? Not just pandemic, many pandemics are here, are going to come. जैसे पहले भी black plague and many things came and went. COVID is just the beginning. This is what we as the generation we are seeing for the first time. But जिनके दादा दादी 90 एज के होंगे, उन्होंने आई थिंक they might have seen many things, many pandemics going on. So my question is, अगले 100 साल में इंडिया का क्या होगा? इंडिया डेमोक्रेटिक वे में आगे जा सकता है क्या? बिकॉज इन these 70 years we could not reach to a particular conclusion. कोई भी पार्टी जीतेगा, कोई भी हारेगा, सबका अपना अपना वो होगा कि अगर ये जीत जाता है तो दूसरे को प्रॉब्लम होगा, दूसरा जीतेगा तो पहले को प्रॉब्लम होगा. और अगर ऐसे ही चलते रहेगा तो हाउ विल बी एबल टू रूल a country of this magnitude जहाँ पे इतने लोग होते हैं, इतने सारे सोच होते हैं? Do we need population control bill? And the other thing is, what was that bill again? Uniform civil code, all of those things, just like China. Yes, ma'am, I'm done.
Dave, okay, Aditya, you want to say something or I should answer to what Dave asked?
No, ma'am. I just wanted to say that China first, उन्होंने सब नंबर पहले छुपाया था, मैम. Or they should have first locked all the flights going out of China. That's my main problem. And defending China here is not good, I think. And that's my opinion. Yes, I just wanted to say that.
Okay.
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, if there will be a monarchy in India, so won't there be religious disputes happening? Like China
Okay,
has
okay. I'm
monarchies.
I'm coming back. I'm coming back to Dave's
Yeah.
question. Okay, as he is asking about putting up a restriction, okay, or a type of authoritative government. What will happen in case of India? No, I mean if you look at the current situation, if you are a good observer, you must have seen that currently entire India has got divided between minority and majority. There are politicians or political parties who are in favor of minority. There are political parties and politicians who are in favor of majority. Even the media, which is known as the fourth pillar of democracy, even that has got divided between minority and majority. That appeasement is going on. Okay, they are trying to appease the people either from majority or minority. So that division is the main issue. Okay, if that division won't exist, no, then even in case of democracy we would have succeeded. because we have seen the example of other countries which are not having just single religion, but other people are also living in those countries, but they are able to succeed because there is cooperation. They are ready to accept each other. But in our case, I mean, especially, I mean, if you just look at the social media or just observe the news channels also, forget about the political parties what they are doing, just look at the news channel. Whatever happens, whatever political incidents take place, no, just switch on these 4 to 5 channels that I named. You will find out people appeasing minority as well as people appeasing majority. So that division has somewhere or the other created hatred among the people. So that is needed to be finished first. Okay, then only we can have a successful country, whether it is democracy or communism, or you can say authoritative type of government. Because see what will happen in case of authoritarian regime, people will again try to revolt, they will again try to go against the government. Okay, and for that we need a much stronger government. Okay, because here people are not fighting with the government or the politician, they are fighting with each other. अभी ये जो करंट इंसिडेंस हुआ है, इसमें क्या किसी ने जाके जो एमएलए हैं उनको मारा है, या फिर क्या ये पॉलिटिशियंस के बीच में चल रहा है? नो, it is the party supporters, it is the party worker, it is the common people who are dying. So we need, the root cause is hatred among the people, okay, at grassroots level. So by changing the authority, we can't change the mindset of the people. ओके, सो आप कोई भी गवर्नमेंट लगा लो, अगर इसी तरीके का रवैया रहने वाला है, सो आई डोंट थिंक एनी गवर्नमेंट विल सक्सीड, वेदर इट इज any other political party or whether it is any other type of government. Yes, Aditya.
Ma'am, currently the situation is because of the news channels. I think the news channels are not asking governments the questions currently. I think they are, I don't know what, they are not asking the government the questions. Last year when the COVID was happening, they blamed the Tablighi Jamaat all that time. And now Kumbh Mela is going on during the second wave in India. But no one is asking questions of Kumbh Mela.
Have you seen this NDTV reports, The Wire, The Quint, etc.?
Yeah. Leftist, the sort of leftist.
News channels like Aaj Tak, Republic TV.
Aditya, have you seen these channels or their reportings?
Yes, I have did, but I'm asking of all the channels, ma'am. All the channels.
1 second. Just answer what I'm asking. Have you
Yes,
seen
I've
these
seen
channels?
them. Yes, I've seen them.
Have they have raised the questions or not?
Yes, they have, but ma'am, I'm talking about
Yes,
everything.
1 minute. They have raised the
Okay.
questions. Okay.
Yes, they have.
Now go back to the Tablighi Jamaat that you said. When
Okay,
that
ma'am.
incidents happened, have you seen the reports of the same NDTV and others? Have they raised the questions to Tablighi Jamaat or others?
Ma'am,
Or
that time the government,
one
the
minute.
government gave them the
1
visas
minute.
during that
Just
time.
answer what I'm saying, then you will get
Yes.
your answer what you have asked. Have they raised questions over it?
Ma'am, I've seen some channels that have, and I've seen
No,
some
I'm
channels have
asking
not.
about these channels that I named.
Ma'am, all the channels have some reporters questioning the government and some people with the government. Like NDTV has Ravi
That
Kumar
is
who is against the
what
government.
is my point. That
Yes,
is
yes.
what my point is.
That,
That the
I'm
entire
supporting your point.
media,
I'm
Aditya.
supporting your point, ma'am. I'm saying that everything is happening because of the hatred is happening because of the media.
Yes,
That
because if you look at the incidents, no, okay, as you have mentioned about this, the spread of COVID. Okay, if you remember, I forgot the name of that singer. The girl
Kanika Kapoor, Kanika Kapoor.
Kanika Kapoor, ma'am.
Kanika Kapoor. Okay, when she was, I mean, when she was diagnosed, I mean, when she was uh, positive at that time, you must have heard that all the news channels holding her responsible for being, I mean,
Yes, ma'am.
so irresponsible, going to parties and all, and then
Yes,
holding her responsible for spreading COVID to many people. Okay,
ma'am.
just think about that situation and the current situation nowadays. I mean, many celebrities have died due to COVID. Are these
Yes, ma'am.
channels focusing so much on them?
No, ma'am. The channels are
No.
actually
Why?
doing what the politicians
One
want.
minute, let me explain what I'm trying
Okay,
to
ma'am.
say.
Okay, ma'am. Okay,
At that situation, it was the beginning of something where finding out even 10 cases was a major number. Now that 10 has rose to 1 lakh. It has crossed 3 lakhs now. ओके सो अब
Yes,
अगर
ma'am.
ऐसे केसेस आते हैं ना तो वो उतना फोकस में नहीं आ रहे जितने उस वक्त एम्फेसाइज किया जा रहा था बिकॉज इट वॉज द बिगिनिंग जस्ट रिमेंबर दिस एग्जाम्पल ऑफ कनिका कपूर हाउ शी वॉज ब्लेम्ड फॉर अगर आप उस टाइम का न्यूज चैनल देखोगे सो वो यहाँ गई थी वो इनसे मिली थी यहाँ जाने की क्या जरूरत थी ऐसा किया वैसा किया नाउ सी जब तक आपको सिम्टम्स नहीं आते हैं आपको पता नहीं चलता है आप पॉजिटिव हो करेंटली
Yes,
ऐसे
ma'am.
बहुत से लोग हैं जो जिनकी वजह से स्प्रेड हो रहा है बट उन लोगों को उतना फोकस करके उतना रिस्पॉन्सिबल नहीं माना जा रहा है बिकॉज अब वो नंबर्स उतना ज्यादा इंक्रीज हो गया है अब वो फोकस उस पर रहा ही नहीं गया है ओके सेम हैज हैपेंड विद द तबलीगी जमात at that time if you just go back to that time I think at that time the number was not more than 500 not more than 500 cases in the country and at that time finding out that number of cases was a big you can say uh, an event which has got the attention of many people okay now see just compare Kanika Kapoor with the common people and compare this situation with the current situation okay so first is the situation that has changed second you must find I mean if you look at the news channels that I said the entire media house has divided into two parts one is supporting and one is opposing अगर आप उस वक्त का भी न्यूज चैनल उठाओगे आप जी न्यूज या ऐसे चैनल्स की रिपोर्टिंग देखोगे सो यस दे हैव हेल्ड रिस्पॉन्सिबल तबलीगी जमात आई मीन दे हेल्ड तबलीगी जमात रिस्पॉन्सिबल फॉर spreading this but on the other hand if you look at the NDTV and others they never held them responsible they have either supported them why because they are there for appeasing minority currently if you look at the kumbh and other cases you will find out that media reports like the wire or the NDTV they are raising questions to the government they are holding these people responsible but on the other hand you will find out the other news channels those who are not raising the questions on such incidences ओके सो ऐसा नहीं है कि ये सिचुएशन पे क्वेश्चन नहीं हो रहा है उस पे क्वेश्चन हुआ था दोनों पे क्वेश्चन हो रहा है और दोनों पे दो अलग जो मीडिया हाउसेस बन गए वो क्वेश्चन रेज कर रहे हैं यहाँ पे प्रॉब्लम तब सॉल्व होती जब सही और गलत पे क्वेश्चन होता ओके यहाँ पे
Yes, ma'am.
प्रॉब्लम ये हो गई है कि लोगों ने अपना अपना एक वो बना लिया है यस आई एम सपोर्टिंग दिस पर्टिकुलर रिलीजन दिस पर्टिकुलर कास्ट क्लास और whatever and they are just reporting as per their conveniences they are not giving you unbiased news
सो मिस मतलब उन्हें माइनॉरिटी और मेजॉरिटी देखने के वजह हमें उन्हें एक इंसान के तौर पे लेना चाहिए
वही तो
कि
नहीं हो
उनसे
रहा है ना
कैसे
वही तो नहीं
हाँ
हो
वही
रहा है
तो हम लोग उन्हें माइनॉरिटी मेजॉरिटी में जज करके ऐसे ले रहे हैं
now see being the citizen of the country we need to think for everybody's fundamental rights human rights or whatever but that division I mean these media especially social media nowadays is adding to the increasing or the differences between these two
Ma'am, but news channels, some news channels are saying that not questioning the government, and they are saying that government now puts in COVID that GDP is going down because of the COVID. But if you see that GDP numbers have been going down before COVID, ma'am. But government are now saying that it's because of COVID that our GDP is down. But GDP has been going down before COVID, and unemployment has been at its rise. But the main news channels like Aaj Tak are not questioning them. And the who
again
questions
Aditya
them?
you are
The,
coming to the same question again because see because they are committed to some other political party that is the reason they are doing so
but ma'am, if you see NDTV before 2014, they used to question the power, ma'am.
can you show me the reports
Yes, ma'am, I
before
can show
this
you. Yes, ma'am, I can show
before
you.
this okay
14, I can
please
show you.
share with me please share with me
Yes,
I
ma'am.
want to see that because
Yes, ma'am.
even at that time if you find out these reporters used to be I mean they used to decide the who will be there in power or government
Ma'am,
okay
Rahul
which
Gandhi's book were made by all the news channels, including NDTV. And everyone used to criticize the Congress because of this corruption and everything. And NDTV, including NDTV. Now, questioning the power is considered as terrorism today. That's the main problem. Like, farmers are terrorists. Everyone is terrorist currently.
listen
Who-
uh, Aditya, again the same story here, that these two groups both are putting allegations on each other. Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
if you are supporting the government, you become andhbhakt. You are
No,
opposing the government, you become
also,
terrorist.
yes,
That
also
is a
by the Home
common
Minister.
story. That
Also,
is a common story. See, if even if you try to justify, no, I mean, if you are uh, trying to put up the truth in front of the people, either you will be labeled as andhbhakt or a
Chamcha,
terrorist.
Chamcha.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that is there. I mean,
Now the farmers are so criticizing the government. Amit Shah, the Home Minister of India, tells them that's the main.
And
The Home Minister can't do this. He's in the power now. How can he call them Khalistani or people from Kolkata, Bengal,
one minute,
Bangladesh?
Aditya, uh,
Yes, ma'am.
you are feeling bad, he calling them khalistani. Don't you, didn't you felt bad when the Indian flag was taken
No, ma'am,
off
I'm not
and
telling.
khalistani flag was
Ma'am,
posted?
Khalsa Aid, if you see, have been helping everyone in this every situation when India is in bad. But they are calling
Khalistan, 1 minute, Aditya,
every.
Khalistan is different and
It's
Sikh
not
community is
Khalistani.
different.
Khalistani support नहीं कर रहे हैं.
1 minute, Aditya, there is difference between Khalistan and Sikh community. Okay, it is Sikh community which is helping, not Khalistani.
But Sikh communities has been standing in the protest, ma'am. Like
do
Akshay,
do do you know the difference between these
and
two?
yes, ma'am, I do. I read.
Khalistan is asking, they want to create division, they want to form some other country. They are attacking people
Yes, ma'am.
from India. Okay, so
Like Muslims created Pakistan, they
Kha-
want their own country.
yes,
I know
so
that.
there is a difference
But
between Khalistan and Sikh community. Okay,
asking for farmers' rights is not called Khalistan, right, ma'am? How can they be called these
1 minute.
Khalistan?
See, entire protest was not called Khalistan. When some incident is taking place now,
Yeah,
what
yeah.
was the what
I
was the
accept that.
reason? What was the reason for doing all these things on our Republic Day? I mean, do you think the Sikh
Yeah, that
community
was
or the
wrong. Violence is
responsible
wrong.
people will do that?
Yes, ma'am. Violence is wrong. I don't support violence. But
I mean,
uh,
if you look at the entire incidents, it was a pre-planned thing that happened. So that is, I mean, if you know about the Sikh community, they will not do it. I mean, they are the most
that's what
generous
I'm saying.
community of all.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
They
saying.
are the most generous community of all, whether it is any kind of disaster, floods or earthquake or any disaster. They are the first people to help out others, so they will not do it. But on their name, if somebody else is doing, so questions are being raised on them, not on Sikh community.
Yes.
Nobody is questioning Sikh community, but there is questions on Khalistan and their efforts. Okay, so
Okay, ma'am.
this is the way how politicians, or you can say the media, is playing with the sentiments of the people.
Ma'am, to conclude it all, I think now that the entire country, India is online now, and any kind of instrument that can connect with people is used for that polarization. Apart
Correct,
from that, the people are not smart enough to recognize what's polarization and how
correct,
to
very
form their
good.
own
Yes,
personal
that is my
opinions in
point.
this country.
Because see,
People are
yeah,
basic followers.
they are not able to understand and analyze what is reality, because they are. I mean, even they have started following somebody blindless. I mean, they are not able to identify what is correct and what is incorrect.
Yes, ma'am, there is
Okay,
no fact checking going on with the citizens itself. They just believe everything
whatever.
that's
I
thrown
mean,
at him.
मैं आपको एक ही इंसिडेंस का, अभी मैंने आपको बंगाल का ही एग्जांपल दिया. आप रिपोर्टिंग देखो किस तरीके से होती है. सो इफ यू आर वाचिंग, सपोज यू आर वाचिंग द प्रो गवर्नमेंट चैनल्स, you will I mean, you will feel that yes, they are bad, they are doing this, that, etc., etc. If you are watching anti government channels, you will see, oh, now they are in the government, they are in the center, they are showing as if they can't do anything, it is only Mamta Banerjee or the government who is doing all these things. Okay, so I mean, people without even checking. Okay, as a student, it is my advice to all of you, whenever you watch anything or read anything, just don't blindly accept it. Please research on it. Okay, because many a times what is shown to us is not the reality. Okay, not a single news channel is unbiased. So please check the facts and then make your judgment or opinion over it. ओके अभी हम देखेंगे कि आजकल तो ऐसा लग रहा है कि आई मीन रूमर्स ही फैलते रहते हैं. एक कोई न्यूज आती है, उसके अगेंस्ट में देन दूसरा बंदा उसको जस्टिफाई करते हुए प्रूफ्स को पोस्ट करता है. आई मीन एवरीथिंग इज ऑनलाइन. यस, ही हैज गिवन द करेक्ट स्टेटमेंट. एंटायर इंडिया इज ऑनलाइन नाउ. Everybody is trying to blame each other on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, whereas other is involved in proving that they are innocent. ओके रियलिटी में कंट्री क्या सफर हो रही है, क्या काम होना चाहिए, who is getting affected, whether needy is getting help or not, nobody is concerned. Everybody is busy in posting some or the other events. Okay, we have went off the track.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let's come back to poverty. At least being student, we must see what is right or what is wrong, and then please try to contribute in development of the country. Okay. I hope these points are clear.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, we'll start population, the problem of population tomorrow. Give me the attendance, just a second. Okay, I respect everybody's opinion, but I will not expect such discussions now in economics. Okay, whenever we have any debates or discussions, please do participate in those activities. Or in next semester we are having political science, so whenever such topics are there, we can have discussions. We are having just 20 days, so please focus on economics first.
Okay, ma'am.
And complete it.
Yes, ma'am. My bad.
No, not an issue. Such discussions are required, but on correct time. Oh God, I issue हो गया है आज. Just a second. Ashutosh is there.
Present, ma'am.
Vignesh.
Yes, ma'am.
Rushabh. Rushabh is absent. Manisha.
Present, ma'am.
Akshata. Nadia.
Present, ma'am.
Siddesh.
Yes, ma'am.
Anuj.
Yes, ma'am.
Siona. Claire.
Present, ma'am.
Ashish.
Present, ma'am.
Binda.
Present, miss.
Isha. Sakshi.
Present, ma'am. Present, ma'am.
Dhi.
Present, ma'am.
Samiksha.
Present, ma'am.
uh, Ayush.
Present, ma'am.
Shramik. Shruti. Why
Present,
Shramik
ma'am.
is absent? I mean, okay, I'll speak to him. Shruti.
Present, ma'am.
Lavesh. Lavesh is absent. Krishan.
Present, ma'am.
Ashish.
खन्ना आशीष, भूमि,
Present, ma'am.
रोजमिन,
Present, ma'am.
मोनिका, मोनिका is absent, त्रिवेद,
Present, ma'am.
सिद्धि,
Present, ma'am.
अंश, अंश, अंशुमन, मुक्ता,
Present, ma'am.
नारायण,
Present, ma'am.
पूजा,
Present, ma'am.
शांतनु,
प्रेजेंट मैम।
श्रुति।
मैम आपको बोला था ना, मैं मतलब अपने पहले
Present,
लेक्चर
ma'am.
में प्रेजेंट था सैटरडे को।
यस यस, प्रेजेंट किया है आपको सैटरडे को।
Ma'am, 8:35.
ओके ओके। डी, देव,
प्रेजेंट मैम।
अदिति,
Present, ma'am.
प्रतीक्षा, प्रतीक्षा एब्सेंट, हरिता,
Present, ma'am.
दीक्षा,
Present,